What's up, Stew Crew? If you guys remember, we were actually with Travis and Katie last week in New Jersey for their gender reveal. Well, it turns out they ended up taking a last-minute trip here to Tennessee to see some family and stuff. So that's Zach up front right there with Travis. We were going to dinner, and so Travis was giving him a ride in the Tesla, which Zach actually thought was really cool. Like, he really loved it.
A little more. Whoa, that was pretty close.
I'm losing.
Oh my word, this is insane. We're literally just sitting here charging at a supercharger.
I've talked to several people and they're like, our kids beg us to charge the car because they sit up here and play games.
That's literally so cool. I mean, he's steering with the steering wheel. That's insane.
One of the nights we ended up going to the mall and hung out, which was a really fun time. We were just shopping, just chilling with each other.
What are you doing? You're probably not supposed to ride that, baby.
Sunday came and we ended up taking the Tesla with us to church, and our pastor went to lunch with us and was driving it. He thought it was really cool. Travis was super nice, letting everybody see it and ride in it and drive it and whatnot. But I felt really bad because we ended up getting a bolt in the tire pulling out from church, which I felt like was partially my fault because I'm the one that begged Travis to drive the Tesla that morning. So Katie drove Carlin and the kids in our car and we rode in the Tesla. So yeah, I kind of felt like that was my fault, but he was able to get it patched and everything, so that worked out. One of the nights we ended up going to Top Golf. We just had a Top Golf open here in Knoxville recently. It's been super crowded lately because of how popular it is. But tonight we were able to get in really quick and it was a blast. Like, it was just a couple's night out. It was so fun. Okay, and lastly, Layla ended up getting her hair trimmed, so I filmed a little bit of that because she was super cute. Hadn't had a haircut in a while, so that was cool. And that's about got you caught up, so now we'll show you what we're up to this week. What's up, Stew Crew? We're starting the vlog off different today. Got Izzy here with me. I don't even know how to start this, honestly. We think Izzy's pregnant. First of all, I'm here by myself. Carlin'S not feeling well today. Travis and Kate are actually in town. We were with them last week, and then they decided to make like a last-minute road trip to come see family this week. So they're staying with us. So they're there with Carlin'S, so that's good. But I'm here with Izzy at the vet. The last time we were at her groomer's appointment, they called us on the phone and they said, we like 100% think Izzy's pregnant. Got anything to say, Mom?
There's no way this is possible.
Based off signs just with her body or something, they can tell these kind of things. And we were like freaking out because like she's not been like around any really guide dogs, hardly at all. Like at our house, she goes outside and she's in the fenced in area, and she's in our house. When we did take a trip, we left her with some friends, but their dog is, you know, neutered and everything. So we're racking our brain, like how could this happen? We don't even understand. So she did go through like her first cycle this summer, and they are telling us that there is such a thing called like false pregnancy. Like they think they're pregnant after going through that kind of stuff. So I don't know. I'm kind of thinking maybe it's that because she's not beyond huge, but she definitely is bigger. But we've also changed her food and she's been eating even more. And so I think she's gained weight from that too. So we're like totally confused. We don't know if like she's bigger because she is pregnant or bigger from the food. But Travis and Katie, you know, they've dealt a lot with having puppies and stuff. And Trav said she would probably be a lot bigger at this point. But then again, he said you never know because she could just be having one puppy or something. So we honestly don't know what to expect, what to think. So I'm taking Izzy in here. She's going to get an ultrasound. And we're going to see if our girl's pregnant. We'd be parents again. Wait, no. We'd be grandparents. We'd be doggy grandparents. Wow, this is crazy. Okay, they've got her back there doing an ultrasound. It's kind of weird, like, just waiting to hear. I don't know. We are not expecting to breed, at least not right now. Like, I don't know if we ever would in the future, but right now we have 2 kids. Izzy's young. We're just enjoying life. I don't think this is possible. I think it's the false pregnancy because it is true. She has like some swollen areas and stuff that would kind of insinuate a pregnancy. So I think it's false pregnancy. Unless I'm just in denial. I don't know. Izzy, I thought we raised you better. Crazy.
Hey friends, Seven and I, and the kids. We're headed to the warehouse to get some work in today. We have a designers meeting. We're going to be meeting with one of our favorite manufacturers, and they're going to be helping us with some pieces that are going to be coming out soon, so that's going to be fun. And then we just have like our weekly meetings and deadlines that we have to check off. Anyways, Evan has been waiting to tell me whether or not Izzy's pregnant, and I'm just like freaking out. And the reason I feel like he's waiting for me is because she is pregnant, because he wants to catch my reaction. But then again, I'm like, there's no way she's pregnant. There's no possible way. So she's probably not, and he's just trying to like make me super nervous because I don't know if I can handle her being pregnant. Stop looking like that. Okay, so just tell me.
So even the doctor, like the vet, however you want to say it,
Thought she was, but she wasn't. False pregnancy. What?
She was looking at me weird, like, because she was like, well, are y'all trying to breed her? I was like, no. I was like, she's outside in our fence when we let her out, and that's about it. And besides that friend she stayed with, but their dog is neutered, I told her. And she was like, She was like, well, I've only heard of that happening once. I think she was referring to the birth of Jesus. So she even acted stumped. But when she got her back there to look at her, she started feeling around, and she said that there definitely were the areas that were swollen for a female dog, that would be swollen if they were pregnant. She said, so we're going to take her back and get an ultrasound. And it turns out she is not pregnant.
Ah, I knew it. I knew you were hyping me up. You just were getting in my head.
So they say.
Praise the Lord. I just need a moment. Hold on.
They say it must be what we were assuming, which is called false pregnancy, which is where, for some reason, they think they're pregnant, and so that's why their bodies go through that.
Now, how much money did it cost us to get that?
You don't want to know.
A lot?
It was, yeah.
How much?
It was like as much or more than like taking your child to the doctor.
Okay.
But we wanted to make sure she was okay, so.
Yeah, because if she was pregnant, we obviously have no clue what to do.
Yeah.
And we needed to know whether or not we needed to get stuff, or I don't know, even how to do that. It would have been funny to watch you try and help birth the dog. Wow. That'd be a lot. I'm not against breeding her one day. Like, it's definitely something that would be fun, and for Layla to have little puppies around and all that. But, and maybe keep one and let, Zade have a puppy too. Puppies. So that Izzy would have a buddy. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe in the future, but not anytime soon. That feels good.
Now it's off to a work day. Now that you know what's going on.
Let's go get some work done.
Okay, friends, we made it to the boutique. I've been working on some media stuff. The girls are prepping for cash and carry, ordering dresses, about to do some try-ons. And then we have our vendor meeting this afternoon as well. So there's a lot getting done today. But yeah, we've been knocking it out. Media, dresses. The vendor gets here this afternoon, so we're getting some work done before they get here. But this is a very successful, very productive work day. It's going great. It's fun. I love it. Look at us working at the boutique. So I guess the last couple of weeks I've been officially working at the boutique more, and it has been fun. I've honestly loved it. I love working with Carlin, working with Zach and Whitney. It's been so cool. Having your wife as your boss is a dream come true. That sounded sarcastic, but it really is amazing. What's up? We are at the hospital.
Another checkup. Story of my life.
We're tired.
Yeah. We worked all day yesterday.
Yeah.
We had meetings like back to back with our manufacturers. So I got home. What time did we get home? Like 6 something. And I crashed. I was so tired.
Yeah. So, like, I was literally the only one not asleep. Layla fell asleep, Zade fell asleep, and Carlin fell asleep. And it was just one of those nights I'm sitting there like, what to do?
I don't know why you didn't fall asleep.
I was kind of
I
tired.
was so tired.
Anyways.
Jeez.
Whoa.
We're like married or best friends or something.
So today is another, I don't know if they're giving us results from testing or if this is just a checkup.
They're supposed to give us results from my test that we had. Because, like, the ultrasound people and the stress test people can't technically tell you.
Right.
Like the doctor has to. So he should have all the results back for that. So we should know that, which they're probably going to say nothing.
It's been getting even more stressful for her. She does still have episodes, but lately it's kind of been like a little bit more emotional for her. So we haven't like been, telling you guys every time. We haven't been showing them every time. I mean, she had one at church the other night when we were trying to walk out. We couldn't quite make it to the car.
It really embarrasses me when, like, I wipe out in front of my friends. I don't know why that gets me so emotional.
Yeah, and anywhere in public, even.
And, and the fact that I'm getting to the point where I feel like I might have to live with this for the rest of my life scares me to death. So if I don't have one for a couple days, I'm like, oh, good, we're flipping, pages. We're to a new chapter. And then when I pass out again, it, like, everything hits me again. So I really should have not so high expectations because I get disappointed every single time. I'm always like, what's wrong with me? And I cry.
I know it's hard for her. So we do appreciate you guys, the prayers, and we love to keep you updated because it's a part of our life. It's part of our journey right now. But yeah, we might not update you every time something goes down. It kind of just depends on Carlin.
The vlogging is like Evan's hobby because he likes editing.
Yeah. Carlin does more Instagram. I kind of do more of the YouTube. But I want to also make sure, like, anything we put out there, Carlin's fine with. And lately, she's just been a little bit more emotional about it. So we haven't shown you guys,
Like, I don't care if Evan updates y'all. Sometimes I just need a minute, like, personally, for me to step back and be like, assess the situation. But, like, I obviously don't mind if he shares his side of, I don't know, whatever we're going through right now. And I really just appreciate everybody's support. Like, we absolutely feel 100% your prayers, like, and your messages. And I do get, like, a lot of DMs or, like, comments on things to look up or things to research and, compare symptoms or whatnot, if that helps doctors at all. So I've actually, like, looked up different accounts of people that are going through similar situations and try to get advice and understand, like, but I haven't found anything yet, but I guess that's part of the journey.
Carlin's dad's calling.
Hey, Dad.
Are you there?
I'm here sitting in the garage 3A. Okay, I can meet you in there.
I'm probably about 15 minutes, 10 or 15 minutes away.
All right, then we'll probably go in and then I'll wait on you if they don't call us back.
I'm coming.
Okay, I love you. Can't wait to see you. Bye. So my dad is coming to my appointment today because I passed out, and I just kind of got to the point where I don't want to fight anymore to figure out what's happening. So Dad's like, no, we have to fight. We have to figure this out so you can get your life back to normal. It's just too unsafe to, like, live like this. So he's coming and he's gonna help, like, talk to the doctors and see what other options we have because he's better at this stuff than I am.
I'm definitely, like, that's one thing I could probably work on as a husband. It's hard for me to, like, tell people what they need to be doing because I'm very, like, non-confrontational. So I feel like, oh, these doctors are way smarter than me. I don't need to tell them anything. But some people do say, like, it almost does help to give opinions and stuff because sometimes, doctors are thinking of everything it could be. So if you say, well, have you checked this? Have you done this? I just don't want it to come across like I'm telling them what to do. But Carlin's dad is better at that than me. So he said he'd come along and he said, we're going to get to the bottom of this. So
He He's giving me the confidence.
Yeah,
Right now.
he gave Carlin the confidence, so that's good. I need to take notes.
Oh, come on. You're the best, babe.
You're sweet.
What?
So we're going to go in here, and we'll let you guys know if we find anything out. So. Can you say hi? What are you doing? Oh my word. We didn't update you yesterday about the doctor. It was kind of like what we were just telling you in the car. It was one of those moments where what we found out did not encourage Carlin very much. So she's not really feeling like talking about it. But pretty much what it was is the cardiologist is saying he thinks they've done everything they can, and he has not seen anything wrong with her heart or how that would be the cause of any of these problems she's been having. To a point, that's a good thing because you never really want anything to be wrong with your heart. But at the same time, Carlin's really just looking for any answers. She wants to really just pinpoint it so that hopefully, you know, Lord willing, we can then start working on something to fix it. But yeah, he said he does not think it is anything to do with the heart. Obviously, you know, it could be something that they're not seeing, but he said he feels they've ran any test they would need to, and all those tests have come back looking good. So at this point, we're moving forward with the neurologist. This is when they're gonna set up the 5-day EEG and stuff, but I think they did say they're actually booked out a long time for that. So right now we're kind of just sitting in limbo. So I'm trying to talk to the doctors to see if there's anything else we can do. Even if they could refer us to, you know, some of the clinics you guys have suggested. I think it's like Cleveland and Mayo. Anything that, you know, we could find out some answers sooner because they seem to be really booked up here. But anyways, long story short, the next step is going back to the neurologist because they did not ever, like you guys know, they never had an EEG on when she had an episode. So there's still, you know, a big chance that it could be something with the brain. They just aren't sure. But yeah, just kind of an update. It's kind of where we're at. They really don't think it's heart. So we're moving on with other testing to see if it would be brain, see if we can find anything else out. So Carlin was pretty discouraged to not find any answers out from all those tests she did. And she wanted me to update you, but she didn't really feel like it. Right? Right? Can you tell him bye? Can you tell him bye? Can you say bye-bye? Anyways, thanks for watching. We love you guys. I guess we'll see you next week.